What's up, YouTube? It's King Britain back with another one. Marvin Sapp been all over the headlines all week. So let's dive into the shocking highs and lows of gospel legend Marvin Sapp. From chart-topping success to scandals, betrayals, and redemption. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, like the video, and also comment your reaction below. Man, this deep dive is going to expose the messy truth behind the pulpit. Shout out to the RRG channel. Y'all check this out with me.
Marvin Sapp is a pastor, songwriter, and singer behind some of the most unmistakable soulful melodies. The bishop's powerful voice and passionate sermons have built a dedicated following over the years. But beneath the polished surface of Megachurch success, controversies have repeatedly rocked his reputation. How did Marvin's image go from praise to scandal? Buckle up, because the ride is anything but smooth. Ushers, close the doors. It's time for the RRG choir to show off their pipes. Me, 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 me. Oh, Lord, how excellent.
Hallelujah.
How excellent. How excellent. How excellent.
All right now.
Let him use you.
Oh, our snacks.
I brought the choir this time, girl. I hope you don't mind.
Don't forget to scoop up something to munch on at rrgsnacks.com, our online concession stand that has an assortment of Applewood smoked bacon jerky, freeze-dried goodies, and butter toffee peanuts.
Y'all make sure y'all check
I
out
took two
RRG.
things that I love, dancing and dogs, and I made them into a successful business.
Marvin Louis Sapp was born on January 28, 1967.
You know that's Louis, not Louise. Ain't no black woman named her son no Louise.
He told Page 6 that after his parents got divorced, he started smoking substances at the age of 12. By the time he was 16, he was drinking and popping pills. And at the age of 18, he was on that booger sugar. Marvin said, I've always sung gospel music, but that was because my mother made us go to church. But just because we went to church did not mean the church was in us. Things eventually turned around for him. His rise to prominence started as part of the gospel group Commissioned before launching his solo career. Known for his heartfelt songs and stirring vocals, he quickly became a household name in the gospel community. In 2007, his career reached new heights with the release of Never Would Have Made It, a song inspired by the loss of his father, Reverend Henry Louis Sapp, that went on to top charts and earn him widespread recognition. His ministry grew as quickly as his music career, and Marvin became the beloved pastor of Lighthouse Full Life Center Church in Grand Rapids, Michigan.
Why is the name so long? Black people, stop making the name of y'all churches so long. Lighthouse Full Life Center. Is it a lighthouse or is it full of life? Which one? Just pick one. You ain't got to put them all together.
But you know what they say, the higher the pedestal, the harder the fall. In September 2010, tragedy struck when Marvin's beloved wife of 18 years, Melinda Sapp, passed away from colon cancer.
She was a key player in the development of a Grand Rapids Southeast Side church known for her ability to connect with the city's youth.
2,000 mourners attended her funeral, and an estimated 100,000 people viewed the service online.
Wow.
Mourners are gathering right now in Granville to say goodbye to a woman, Melinda Sapp, a well-known woman in her community.
Suddenly, as a single father of 3, Marvin poured his pain into his ministry, solidifying his status as a spiritual leader and musical powerhouse. Public sympathy only elevated his stature as followers admired his strength and resilience. While the gospel community mourned with him, questions began surfacing about how he handled the tragedy. The very platform he built from his pain was soon to be tested. Allegations emerged suggesting that Marvin may have solicited substantial financial support from his congregation during his wife's illness, all under the guise of medical expenses and continued church growth. And while it's common for pastors to receive support from their church family, the perceived exploitation of sympathy left a bad taste in many mouths. Things got even more strange when church officials started selling Melinda's funeral program for $10 each.
Now that's crazy now. Now that's crazy. Now that's crazy now. How in the world he going to sell? How in the world he going to sell his wife's obituary for $10 to the congregation? I ain't know that. Now, like, that's a money scheme. Man, I wish I would. Man, let's get back to the video.
Page color booklet included her biography, complete service program listings, poems read during the service, and photographs of the Sapps and their 3 children. On top of that, many noted how quickly he returned to the pulpit and music scene, as if his morning had taken a back seat to business. Just as Marvin appeared to be back on top, an alarming situation cast a shadow over his ministry. In 2013, Dr. Talika Patrick, a 30-year-old medical resident, mysteriously vanished. And guess who was at the center of it all? That's right, Marvin.
The online news site MLive.com says Talika Patrick felt unsafe, according to a private investigator hired by her family. Patrick disappeared the night of December 5th after she was dropped off at the Borges Medical Center in Kalamazoo. She had gotten a ride from one of her co-workers to a downtown Kalamazoo hotel, but when she couldn't get a room, the hotel shuttle driver drove her back to her car at the medical center. The private investigator says the hotel shuttle driver saw her get in her car and drive away and didn't see anyone following her.
Dr. Talika Patrick had been contacting Marvin obsessively, allegedly believing they were in some sort of romantic relationship. Marvin admitted she had been contacting him through letters, voice messages, and even appearing at his church. Marvin said, I have at least 400 pages of correspondence from her that I have never responded to. She has moved from California to Michigan, joined my church, joined my Bible study, all in an effort to make contact with me.
We have obtained a letter that famed gospel singer Marvin Sapp apparently sent to her 3 months before she disappeared. The letter permanently boots Patrick from Sapp's church.
It goes on to accuse Patrick of quote-unquote continuous interaction, inappropriate emails and pictures sent to Pastor Marvin L. Sapp, visiting Pastor Marvin L. Sapp's residence, and continuous attempts to talk and interact with Pastor.
Why'd she get his address and phone number? First of all, how'd she get his phone number if she wasn't talking to him? Now, that's a legit question for me. Now, they just said she was calling him, showing up at his house. How'd she even know his phone number? You got some explaining to do, Marvin.
L. Sapp's children.
He has never corresponded back to her. We believe he's probably never met her.
But private investigator.
How'd she get his phone number then? If they ain't never meet. How'd she get his phone number? How'd she get his phone number?
Carlin questions that notion.
The way it sounds as if he doesn't even know her, and I don't believe that for a minute.
I don't believe that for a minute either. See, me and the white man together on that.
As he has reached out to Pastor Sapp to no avail.
Why he wouldn't want to reach out is baffling.
Marvin filed a protection order against her, and then things took a devastating turn.
Zoo County. Hey husbands, Mother's Day is coming, and if you found the love of your life, get her this. It comes in a heart.
The sheriff says the body they recovered earlier this week in Indiana is that of missing Michigan doctor Talika Patrick.
On April 6, 2014, Talika's body was found in Lake Charles, Indiana, drowned with her car abandoned nearby.
Sad.
Officials ruled her passing accidental, but conspiracy theories swirled. Did Marvin's rejection play a role in her passing? Was there more to their relationship than he let on? And if not, why wouldn't a pastor who preached about love and compassion extend a helping hand to a woman needing guidance and mental health care? In 2013, Candy Burris from The Real Housewives of Atlanta released a gospel song called Stay Prayed Up. And guess who was featured on the track? Marvin, of course.
It's times
Sing it,
Singing
Candy.
the hell out of it.
Well, if Marvin Sapp is gonna be on a song with me, I gotta really show him I can sing a little bit.
Despite the positive
That ain't what
message,
Tamar
Twitter
say.
backlash was swift. Critics called Candy a hypocrite for making gospel music while hosting the raunchy online show Candy Coated Nights and owning a line of bedroom toys.
Christians can't have businesses? Is that what you're saying?
And then Marvin got pulled into the mess when gospel music fans questioned why he would collaborate with Candy without proper discernment.
Money.
Some speculated he was trying to profit from her reality TV fame, suggesting his love for money outweighed his devotion to God. Marvin heard the backlash loud and clear. He took to his Facebook page to write a typo-written message that read, "Compromise was never done here, nor do I condone her lifestyle or life choices. And keeping 100, you don't know the off-camera conversation we had."
Say what now? The heck he talking about?
Now, let's fast forward to September 2021. A New York federal jury found R. Kelly guilty of racketeering and trafficking, and people wondered what took so long for him to be held responsible for his actions. Well, R. Kelly had a vast web of enablers in the music industry, law enforcement, and in the Black church. Marvin collaborated with R. Kelly on the 2017 track Listen and received widespread criticism. Instead of taking an introspective approach, Marvin doubled down on his decision. During an interview, Marvin defended himself by stating they recorded the song long before the controversy, while neglecting the fact that the rumors and allegations about R. Kelly had been circulating for decades.
And I really just began to pray about it. And after praying about it, I'm just a very strong believer that the message is always bigger than the messenger.
Well, the song wasn't that great. And let me tell you something. Y'all will wear grace. Y'all will take
Lord.
grace and just wring it dry until ain't nothing left in it.
Marvin may not bring the drama like others in our Megachurch Messiness series, but he faced intense backlash over resurfaced footage. In the clip, Marvin can be heard instructing ushers to lock the church doors.
I said close them doors.
I said
Ushers,
close the doors.
Close the doors.
Right now.
Close the doors. We all gonna leave together. Y'all ain't going no place but to the restaurant. There's 1,000 of you tonight. It's 1,000 that's watching online. If I get 1,000 online to give this,
He said, y'all ain't going nowhere but to the restaurant, so you might as well give me that $20.
get 1,000 in the sanctuary to give this, that's $40,000 tonight. Now, everyone up
$40,000.
here, we've all sold and seeded, but I need everyone standing up here with us, with me, to plant a seed of $100.
Outrage erupted online, with many accusing him of financial manipulation and exploiting his followers' faith. Critics questioned when salvation became a transaction, referencing Matthew chapter 21, verses 12 through 13, where Jesus condemned profiteering in the temple. Days later, Marvin responded with a Facebook post titled, "Let's add context to the clip" on social media. He claimed that the incident took place at an international conference held at a convention center. He argued that financial giving is a sensitive moment, requiring minimal distractions to ensure security and accuracy. He added, "To those unfamiliar with the church context, this has been misinterpreted as holding people hostage. That was never my intent."
Excuse me, sir. I think you did say we'll all leave here together. And then he said, y'all ain't going nowhere but to the restaurant.
That's it.
And you ain't going nowhere but to the bank, sir.
Well, the damage has already been done and public perception has
Straight to
shifted.
the bank.
But will his stunt harm his ministry? Probably not. Marvin still leads multiple locations of Lighthouse Full Life Center Church, and he is the suffragan bishop's senior advisor to the presiding bishop of the Global United Fellowship, which consists of 2,200 churches in 22 countries. On a personal note, Marvin has been linked to women such as Pastor Jamal Bryant's current wife, Dr. Kari Turner.
Dr. Kari
What?
used to date and was engaged to Marvin Sapp. And Marvin Sapp and Jamal Bryant are best friends and apparently used to do heavy alleged orgies together in Detroit.
Marvin has been linked to women such as Basketball Wives star Imani Showalter. In an interview with Rolling Out magazine, he shared that he focused on raising his children, and his dedication made it difficult for him to maintain romantic relationships. As recently as 2022, Marvin admitted he was ready to find love again, stating, "I got to get married again. I'm a better man married than when I was a single man."
I'm ready to start looking. Yeah, I really am.
What you looking for?
What are you looking for?
Someone that knows scripture?
No, man. You know, I let me say this. I shared my wife with the church for 18 years. And I just want somebody for me in this season, you know.
Marvin's journey is a complex one. His story is one of triumph and tragedy, inspiration and controversy. But as with all tales of megachurch messiness, only time will tell if redemption is truly possible.
Now, besties, if you enjoyed this video, let us know down.
Oh man, y'all make sure y'all like our RRG channel, subscribe. Man, that was too funny. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to their channel. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. Make sure you hit that like button and also share this video. I want to give a shout out to one of my subscribers, Woody, who actually sent me this video. Man, it was funny and I actually learned a lot. Until next time, y'all, I'm gonna keep these videos. I'm gonna keep them coming, man. We got to catch up on some more Diddy news. We got to catch up on some more H Stone news as well. And man, Marvin Sapp. I wonder what happened to that girl, like, that was stalking him. That's what I want to know. I want to know what happened to that girl that was stalking him, because it seems kind of weird, you know, she just died, you know. That seems kind of weird, and it seems kind of weird. Seems like she knew him. But that's just my opinion. But until next time, guys, I'm going to holler at you.